Good morning and welcome to the Cover Price Top 10 for April 11th, 2022. At number 10, it's Batman Beyond, The White Knight #1, Black and White Thank You, 1 per store, DC 2022. This issue introduces several new appearances that could turn into future key Bat roles, as noted last week. However, it's currently trending due to a cameo appearance of Red Hood's sidekick, a new Robin. DC sent out one of the rare 1 per store exclusives for this title, which skyrocketed in value last week with a high sale of $360 for a raw copy and a current FMV of $267. At number 9, it's Spider-Punk #1, Mike Del Mundo, 1 in 25, Marvel 2022. This issue marks the first solo series for Hobart Hobie Brown, the hardcore rocker variant Spider-Punk. Debuting in Amazing Spider-Man #10, Spider-Punk has become one of the most popular Spider variants to come out of the Spider-Verse. His popularity has earned him this first solo series, which also debuts variants of Kraven the Hunter, Taskmaster, and Riri Williams as Ironheart. Mike Del Mundo delivers some of his best work in a cover that matches the aesthetic of Spider-Punk's persona. We tracked a high sale of $55 for a raw copy with a current FMV of $35. At number 8, it's Spider-Punk #1, Takashi Okazaki, 1 in 50, Marvel 2022. Takashi Okazaki made his entrance in Marvel back in 2020 with his first 1 in 50 cover, Werewolf by Night #1. It was an explosive debut, and Okazaki has done it once again with his 1 in 50 Spider-Punk #1. The bold lines and variant covers scream Spider-Punk, and the current market agrees. We tracked a high sale of $158 for a raw copy and an FMV of $145. Number 7, it's Moon Knight #1, Marvel 1980. Again, this highly anticipated Moon Knight Disney Plus series is here, with 2 episodes in, episode 3 just released. Unlike any other piece of Marvel content, this series offers the audience an intriguing and unpredictable new addition to the MCU. Therefore, interest in this first issue spiked last week with a high sale of $800 for a CGC 9.8 and raw copies at an FMV of $89. At number 6, it's Werewolf by Night 32, Marvel 1975. Disney Plus has effectively boosted the character's popularity as we approach the 3rd episode, and subsequently the halfway point of the series. Therefore, we tracked a high sale of $19,200 for a CGC 9.6 with raw copies at an FMV of $1,470. Halfway through the order, it's number 5, Brightest Day #4, DC 2010. Last week, it was announced by Variety that HBO Max is set to develop an Aqualad origin story, You Brought Me the Ocean, and Charlize Theron is going to produce. This issue features the first appearance of Jackson Hyde, of whom we tracked a high sale at $40 for a raw copy and a current FMV of $34. At number 4, it's Batman Beyond, The White Knight #1, DC 2022. The cameo appearance of a new Robin and Red Hood's sidekick was still one of the week's hottest books, with a high sale of $25 for a raw copy and a current raw FMV of $18. At number 3, it's Strange Academy 16, Marvel 2022. This issue features the first full appearance of Howie, a werewolf-like character with possible ties to Werewolf by Night. This week, it makes the top 10 with a high sale of $20 for a raw copy with an FMV of $15. At number 2, it's Battlestar Galactica 1, Marvel 1979. Battlestar Galactica returns to the top 10 this week, and if you recall, a new show was announced back in October. However, several online sources touted this as a book to pick up ASAP, which sent buyers rushing out to buy their copies. We tracked a high sale of $295 for a CGC 9.8 with a raw FMV of $20. Also notable was a high sale of a CGC 9.8 at $749 for the Whitman edition. And now at number 1, your number 1 in the Cover Price Top 10 for April 11th, 2022, the comic selling, moving the most. It's Amazing Spider-Man 93, Patrick Gleason, Webhead, Marvel 2022. Ben Reilly, a clone of Peter Parker, embarks on a new persona as the villain Chasm. This new role will have many fans divided. Out of all the Chasm variants, this one by Patrick Gleason is the only one with Chasm on the cover, kind of. We tracked a high sale of $21 for a raw copy and a current FMV of $12, and I just read your Cover Price Top 10 for April 11th, 2022. Cover price. Your home online for comic collecting.